out at different stages. So here's a really cool little twisted pomegranate. Okay, and you can see the buds on this. They're still really tight. This tree is still very dormant. Okay, this does have a nice tight little root mass on it. But the buds are, you know, they're starting to maybe show, but the buds are still pretty tight. So for me, I'm not really in a rush to repot this. This to me is still a tree that's in dormancy. It's starting to wake up. If you had a place you could move it afterwards, maybe that would be in the 40s or 50s, or you had some sort of heat pad or something like that. Certainly this would be something that maybe you could embark upon if you absolutely had to. But if not, for me, because I can, I would wait on this tree, and I probably will repot this year, but it will be obviously just in a couple of weeks or whenever the buds start to come out.
Can you tell if something needs to be repotted by how well it drains?
So most of the time when you're talking repotting, there's a few different ways that we repot. Of course, loss of drainage. If you're going to kind of restyle or redesign the tree and move it, certainly repotting for me too. If a tree's health is lagging, if you have a tree that you've treated and you're not really sure what's going on, evaluating the roots is always beneficial. And so there's always that fine line, like if you evaluate the roots, are you going to push it over the edge, or are you going to find something that's going to allow you to help the tree if it's got some sort of root bug or something like that. Also, if it's in a poor soil. If you have a tree in a poor soil and it's lagging and you can change the soil out and maybe not disrupt the roots as much, then that might kind of help the root system. But loss of drainage, changing style, health, these are common reasons for repotting. So here we have this little larch. This is a I forget the potter's name, but I'll think of it in a second. Don Gould, a potter from Pennsylvania. So here you can see where these buds, of course, are starting to pop a little on the larch. You guys have a lot of larch up here. Anybody's larch pushing already? You got larch, they're starting to, they'll usually push a little bit early. Certainly by us they do. Okay, see the little green buds coming. Okay, so now they're starting. So this one, of course, I feel like is starting to move. The energy's starting to flow. The roots are being active. This is a tree that I would feel comfortable repotting. Here is a little maple with an unknown design at this juncture. This is the tree that got repotted last year. So our collection, we do have about 285, 290 trees in the collection. We have 85 or so exhibit quality trees. And then we have a lot of developmental things like this and some of the other trees. So this is one that has really is an interesting little tree. It has I forget the variety of maple this is, but it's a really unique leaf, and it is attached to a rock, and so we have not changed the design on it, but I brought it for stage more than anything, stage of development, or stage of emerging from dormancy, and of course this would be a good stage to repot. Okay, another good
Tuesday
stage.
night other meetings.
There's fruit over a rock maple here too. This
I already
one's
spoken
getting
with, I
close.
couldn't change the class, but I spoke with the professor.
But it
And he
still
said
is a
that's
little
fine.
bit off.
What I'm going to do is
Now
go to
again,
class for
I
an
have
hour and then
I have
head
several
out.
different zones
And then,
that I can bring
so
trees in. So
I
what I
can-
normally do is
I'm
if
gonna
I
be able
want
to make all
to
these meetings,
give a
I'll
tree
be
a
able to
longer
make all
season, if I have a tree that I feel like is ailing or a little bit weak,
You know,
what I'll do
I'd
is I can
rather
move that tree into a
that
warmer
class
zone
only
a few
once a
weeks
week.
early,
So
get the
when I
buds
miss it,
pushing,
I
and
miss
then
it.
I can
Miss-
repot it earlier
so
and get a
basically
much
I'm gonna
longer
be
growing
trying
season
to
for it.
miss only like 5% of the
Most
class rather than
home people, including myself,
25%.
don't have that
you know,
opportunity.
but
if
but
you
yeah,
do, that's
no,
a
but
good
it's
little trick to
it's
give trees
doable.
a little bit longer
And you
season.
read your job description in that
And of course we have this
title,
winter,
what you're
which
going to
is
have to
really
do, you have
wild.
time for that?
This one is a bit further along than you
believe I
can see,
will.
but I still feel comfortable, again, knowing the tree, knowing the health of the tree. I would feel comfortable
think
doing
that
this
I
even
will
at
be
this
able
point.
to-
Once they start getting where the
make
leaves
it
are
over.
open, of course, you're
Plus,
just
you know, I'd like to
start to get
I'd like to
a little bit more stress on the
involved as I
tree.
can.
The leaves, of
So,
course,
like,
are evaporating moisture. if you're doing it after the leaves
And, you know,
open,
Laura
the
can help
leaves
me
are kind
as
of
well.
opening based upon the
And
root
she
mass
just
that you
can't,
have.
based on her
And then you
schedule,
go
she
ahead
can't
and you
leave
repot,
work,
and now
you
you
know?
change the root mass. So now you've kind of broken that
But she can
balance
help me with-
between the evaporation
the-
from the stoma of the leaves and
Phone
how much
calls or whatever.
moisture the
Yeah,
roots
emails,
can
like,
take
it-
up.
that's
So
majority of
that's
stuff,
kind of been
then-
part, I think, why we repot. Here's another,
Thank you.
a really cool little elm that is also still very tight, still very dormant. This tree is, of course, on a slab, and it has muck on it as well as soil, which kind of leads us into the soil that we use. But I will talk briefly about muck. We'll try to cover as much as we can. So the muck layer here, of course, holds the soil in. If you pick, some people just do muck. This happens to was originally a muck ring, and then there's actually bonsai soil in it, and then the muck is kind of folded over. And these trees are covered with moss all year long. The only trees we really keep covered with moss are the ones that have muck, because the courtyards are a very hot environment. The trees live on granite. It's hardscape. In the heat of the summer, the benches are well over 100, 120 degrees. So it is, at times, an inhospitable environment for a wild tree.